took to the streets to protest gun violence. These students from Stagg High School were told by officers to disperse the streets. The Stockton School District says what started out as a peaceful protest on campus turned rowdy as about 100 of 300 students jumped the fence of the school. Some were seen throwing rocks at cars, including police cars.
I'm really upset that I'm on my way to school. Like, I go to Delta College, so I'm on my way to school and I can't even get in my car now. I'm about to cry.
Hundreds of students from Lincoln High also protested. They ran through Sherwood Mall, but no vandalism or violence took place. Some Village Oak students joined in, and many cooperated with officers.
You guys do head back to school, stay on the sidewalks, and we'll even help you guys get back there.
This is a very important thing to me and to all of us. Obviously, this matters. Yeah, it wasn't in Stockton, but there has been shooting in Stockton. Just like the Cleveland shooting, this is important to every school. No matter where we are, this could happen. It doesn't matter if you're in Florida. It doesn't matter if we're in Stockton. No matter where we are, there could be a gun on campus and someone could get hurt.
Yeah. Oh my God, we could get hurt. There could be somebody that comes into campus and kills us. Oh my God, let's all freak out. Come on. A little gun history lesson for you guys. In 1929, the Soviet Union established gun control. From 1929 to 1953, about 20 million descendants unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. This doesn't include the 30 million Uncle Joe starved to death in the Ukraine. In 1911, Turkey established gun control. From 1915 to 1917, 1.5 million Armenians unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. Germany established gun control in 1938. From 1939 to 1945, leaving a populace unable to defend themselves against Gestapo and the SS. Hundreds of thousands died as a result. China established gun control in 1935. From 1948 to 1952, 20 million political descendants unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. Guatemala established gun control in 1964. From 1964 to 1981, the year I was born, 100,000 Mayan Indians unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. Uganda established gun control in 1970. From 1971 to 1979, 300,000 Christians unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. The total dead said to be 2.2 to 3 million. Cambodia established gun control in 1956. From 1975 to 1977, 1.1 to 2 million educated people unable to defend themselves were rounded up and exterminated. Defenseless people rounded up and exterminated in the 20th century because of gun control. 56 million at a bare minimum. Do they teach you that in history anymore, kids? Or is that Common Core kind of took that part of history out? Because you kids need to do some research and figure out why we have guns to protect ourselves in America. Okay? You guys want to end up the next little statistics poll on this where it says America had established gun control in 2018 and such millions died because of it. Do you want that? Do you really want that? So keep throwing your rocks, kids, because you guys are real stupid. You're not getting told the truth of what's really going on. And that's really all I got to say. And you can see here, Australia, homicides went up 3.2%. Okay, assaults went up 8.6%. All the crimes go up. Armed robberies went up 44%. Yes, 44%. State of Victoria alone, homicides with firearms are now up to 300%. Note that while in the law-abiding citizens turned them in, the criminals did not. And criminals still possess guns. While figures over previous 25 years showed a steady decrease in armed robbery with firearms, that changed drastically upward in the first year after gun confiscation. Since criminals now are guaranteed that their prey is unarmed. There has also been dramatic increase in break-ins and assaults for elderly. You won't see this data in the U.S. evening news or hear politicians. Okay, so this information is not ever going to be highlighted in the news because That's not part of the agenda, people. The agenda is control. And control means take away what they're scared of, which is guns, weapons. If we don't have weapons, they get all the control. The evil people up at the very top, the little 2% of those, or 2% of the people up there that want to control the world, it only takes one bad guy to get up on the top of that hill, and then it's over. Okay, so you guys really need to educate yourself and figure out what arms are for. Yeah, I know there's people dying here and there in schools, and they're really pushing. For all you know, the government could go in there and kill these people and say it was somebody else. We don't know. But the point is, they want this agenda pushed through where they take our guns away. And I know I don't usually do videos like this, but this kind of got under my skin. You guys need to wake up. If I'm one more voice that reaches 200 people or so, so be it. You guys need to wake up. We need our guns. I have a shotgun myself. I need to protect myself. I have a family of 5, and you know, if somebody came to my door with a knife or a gun, you know, I need something to, you know, that can, you know, protect me from that. So wake up, guys. Wake up, children. It's not what you think. You can't just take the guns away and expect the criminals to give them in too. Oh, by the way, guys, during World War II in Japan, when they invaded America and they killed people in Pearl Harbor, Admiral Yamamoto, who crafted the attack on Pearl Harbor, had attended Harvard University from 1919 to 1921. It was reported that when asked why Japan did not follow up the Pearl Harbor attack with an invasion of the U.S. mainland, here on the mainland, United States, his reply was that he had lived in the U.S. and knew that almost all households had guns. So if you value your freedom, please spread the anti-gun control message to all your friends. And this is to let you know that if we give up our guns, that not only gives us criminals the upper hand on us to protect ourselves as citizens, and that makes us subjects to be fooled with by others. And that leaves us open for other countries to come over here and invade and start war with Americans on our soil because we don't have any guns anymore to protect ourselves. Do you people really want that? Because it's going to happen if that's what goes down into this country. So this is so stupid. This anti-gun control thing it's really dumb. We need our guns, okay? If they want to invent laser beam guns, you could take my gun and give me one of those instead, as long as it, you know, does what it's meant to do and protect us from others that are trying to kill us. That's all I got to say.